is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
1-1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Here comes the 1-2. Look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
So now it's Mark Canha. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. To second for 1. To Voit in time for the double play. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Nero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
First pitch of the AB now. J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Lifted down the line in left. Stanton coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Sox 0, Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, The Show. Nate Eovaldi gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Charging in is Santander. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And he fouls this one off. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Fouled away. Try at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, it's no secret. They need big Giancarlo Stanton to turn it around soon. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2, here it is.
Nope. Well, there's a classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
From the stretch, the 1-2. in the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Yanks held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Now here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, one away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's got the average at 285 here to start play, and even 20 home runs, 53 RBIs. The 1-0 home. On a line, that's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That is it. The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1, here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Devers leads off second with one gone in the inning. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Gloved by LeMahieu, and there are two away now.
That is second. The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a A big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Another full count pitch. Count remains full. Payoff pitch on its way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Giancarlo Stanton now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First delivery to him.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Luke Voigt is on deck. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone.
The first base.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flatten rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
At the plate, Luke Voigt, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He enters play here at 288. 15 long balls to go along with 52 RBIs. 1-1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Eovaldi isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch on its way. Kike Hernandez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fouled off. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Striding in is Christian Vasquez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1 the count.
Third inning, no score to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Man, that is the cardinal sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
In now, Mark Canha, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
From the belt, the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Vasquez on third. Verdugo at second with one away. High and deep to right center. Hicks on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So a man at third here with two gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. He's set and the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Red Sox settle for just the one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Ready now is Aaron Hicks. Mano-a-mano against Nady Eovaldi. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
Fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
2 strikes.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Devers is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Next to dig in, Kyle Higashioka. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Sent fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Xander Bogaerts as we begin the top of the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell not happy back there. Now it'll be Rafael Devers. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 0-1 pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Bogaerts on at first, nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
At the plate now is Anthony Santander, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
High and deep to right center. Judge looks up. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
At the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A 1-0 delivery.
Hey!
Still only one out in the inning. Deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit down the line at first. To second for one. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Boston leads it 3-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 0-1 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he's not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. And that misses for ball four. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Next, it'll be Tyler Wade. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Wade, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. Certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home. is looked at off the plate for a ball.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now at the plate, here is Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
A 1 pitch on its way. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
LeMahieu on second. Wade at first with no outs. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And that one is gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton down the left field line and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, the first baseman.
Next for New York, Luke Voit struck out in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
In his career, Voit hits a little over the 270 mark. 3 runs already home here. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit to first, reined in, and that's the second out.
The second baseman, Torres.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We're through 4. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Stepping up is Christian Vasquez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Christian Vasquez.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a strike to even the count.
1-1.
1-1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes now.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a line drive. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now back, designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Canha. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. From the stretch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Ball 1.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Vasquez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This is foul right side.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. First and second now, one man out. Bounce it to the left side. He's got it. Torres hit the bag. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind it early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's Yankees now. He's running. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder. Still ranging back. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Yankees connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 5-3.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Jacob Junis, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Next, here is Kyle Higashioka. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Now here's the first offering. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Five runs, just 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up. Dahlbeck is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Now here's the pitch. DJ LeMahieu is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Verdugo, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The bat, the shortstop.
Into the box, Tyler Wade, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Outside, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
LeMahieu, base runner at first with 1 out. Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
The 1-0. A shot down the first baseline. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The set and the 1-0.
2-0.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 2 for 6. Ready with the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Luke Voigt would be next. Ready with the 3-0. 3-1. Line down the left field line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-3 New York. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First delivery to him. Swing and a line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Rafael Devers is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1.
2-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Count 3-1.
Anthony Santander, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Digging in next, Anthony Santander. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Throw over to first. He's set. Here it comes. In there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bogaerts stands at first with 1 out.
Nope.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
We got 2 balls.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Domingo Germán takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 55, Domingo Germán.
Bobby Dalbec will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
This is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. From the stretch, fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Kike Hernandez. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Boston strands a couple. They're still down 5-3. Now to the plate, Luke Voigt for his career in this matchup. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way. You have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away. So that's the 2nd walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Rougned Odor will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Hicks is off of first with 2 away. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Taken. Called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count. 2-2.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's the payoff pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave 1, and it remains 5-3. So now here is Christian Vasquez, singled last time up. Now here's the first offering. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Here's the pitch. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back, the 7th fielder, Alex Verdugo.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch on the way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
To the plate now, Mark Canha, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And this is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Bort takes care of him, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Here comes the Yankees. Let's get behind the cheer. Yankees.
bottom of the inning now. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Kyle Higashioka.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The pitch.
1-1.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he chased it in the dirt. Vasquez finds it. The throw to first is in time. One down. One gone here in the Yankee seventh. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Barehanded at his knees. It's there, and he's out.
Up next to the Yankees, the shortstop, Tyler Wade.
So the next to bat will be Tyler Wade. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Chad Green will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Chad Green.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the left side, the third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First delivery to him.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. That's too high, ball 2. His prior history in this matchup, he has a 3 for 12 line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Up next, Anthony Santander. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
One 1-0 delivery.
Ball 2.
That one misses upstairs. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2-1.
Count 2-1.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox lead 1. They're still down 5-3. Dominic Leone is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Dominic.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
No strike.
Here comes the 1-0.
That's a
and
ball.
he misses again. 2-0.
2 balls.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way.
80.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Fouled off. Here's the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Nobody out, runner on first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Down and away, ball 1. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, Giro, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make it feel good.
Standing in now, Gleyber Torres. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you've got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Line hard into left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So next to bat will be Aaron Hicks. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now.
That's outside.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Rougned Odor. 0-1 the count. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Still even at 2-2. Voit, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this will be fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 7-3. Jonathan Loaizaga comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 43, Jonathan Loaizaga.
So striding in to start the 9th is Bobby Dahlbeck, and they could use a spark from him here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. Loaizaga, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. A runner at first with no outs here.
Nope.
Maybe
Ball
trying
one.
to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
1-1. Here it is. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
1-2. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Throw back to first will not be in time, so they'll just get the 1 on the line out.
Alex Verdugo.
Next to stand in is Alex Verdugo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runner on first with 2 away. There's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
As a look, now the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Strike 3. Good night, Boston.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Yanks used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Corey Kluber earns his 8th victory of the season. Nate Eovaldi was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't for no pump fake. Yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They won't sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah, yeah.